Investigative stories that make a difference. The I-Team.
Okay, 34 minutes here off US 17 at the railroad tracks. Waiting to get by.
The I-Team exposing tonight what locals are calling a risk to their lives along the railways. A train that often stops on the tracks for more than an hour, cutting a Putnam County community off from the outside world and limiting access to first responders. And they never know when it's going to happen and for how long. Locals feel trapped by CSX, the company running the trains, as the railroad tracks cross over the only two ways in and out along Comfort Road.
We've spoken with residents, parents, business managers, all of them concerned for their own safety, and others whom we've learned are abandoning their cars on one side of the tracks and climbing through the stopped train cars to get to the other side.
They've expressed their frustrations to CSX, even 911 dispatchers, and now the I-Team. It's more than just the sound of an oncoming train. Palatka locals say it's a notification to the neighborhood that they only have a few seconds left before access to the outside world is completely shut off.
They're cut off. When the train makes it across both roads up there, they're cut off from the community, period. There's no way to get past it. There's no way for ambulances to get through.
There are only two ways in and out of this Palatka neighborhood. That's along the St. Johns River. The only way to get to 30 homes, a restaurant, a hotel, and a boat ramp is a street called Comfort Road, which crosses the railroad tracks in two places. Right between the intersections is CSX's Pecan Rail Yard, where the loading and unloading of train cars takes place every day, sometimes for more than an hour. Locals say when the road is blocked, their safety is put in jeopardy.
911, location of your emergency.
A business calls 911 to report a suspicious vehicle in the parking lot, and they need an officer to check it out. But there's just one problem.
Oh my, there's a train now blocking the entrance. So I just was going to report there, but there's a train blocking the railroad entrance. If you want to tell the officer the railroad crossing is blocked.
The railroad crossing is blocked?
Yeah, there's a train blocking it.
The man on the phone is just one of 71 people who called 911 last year off of Comfort Road for an emergency. Out of those 71 calls, we've learned, 14 other callers were people reporting that the train is blocking the road for an extended period of time.
Is the train still blocking?
Yes.
This caller ended up canceling his request for a sheriff's officer. But what would happen if a first responder needed immediate access? It's a major concern for the manager of the Crystal Cove Riverfront Hotel, who is concerned about her guests.
We have 54 rooms here, so at any given point, we could have 100 people on site, and statistically, one of them could get hurt. And in that case, we would need to call and have, someone out here to assist them and help them, and they can't get to them.
Jessica Boucher says the stopped train is also taking a toll on her business.
We've had guests that don't want to stay because they've been blocked by the train for too long. It takes them too long to go into town or to come back.
I sat there myself and timed the train.
9 minutes and 40 seconds and traffic is going through.
Only this time the road was blocked for less than 15 minutes. We took the neighborhood's concerns to CSX. The company wouldn't talk to us on camera, but instead issued this statement about their train yard. The Pecan Rail Yard has been an important point of CSX's rail network for many years, providing local freight service to the Palatka community and Northeast Florida. CSX strives to minimize impacts to the community while providing the safest, most efficient service possible for our customers and the communities we serve. We are continuing to review our operations to determine if any adjustments can be made to reduce road blockages in the areas surrounding Pecan Yard. We checked and found there is no Florida law prohibiting CSX from blocking roads for long periods of time. But in case of emergency, the law states that any train or equipment that has come to a complete stop and is blocking a railroad highway grade crossing must be cut, separated, or moved to clear the crossing upon the approach. Locals say in a true emergency, disconnecting the train and clearing the road could cost first responders precious time.
In an emergency situation, if you're having a heart attack or whatever's going on with you, every second counts.
And they're worried that someone could get killed climbing through the stopped train to get to the other side.
And I saw people that were crawling back and forth on either side, going from one area to another and just leaving their cars on the side of the road. And I made sure I told the representatives that. But
now, when you say crawling through the train?
Well, not through the train, but in between where the trains connect together, they would crawl on the other side of it, you know, passing, you know, like saying, hey, I got to get to work.
Moms and dads also told us because of the train, their kids are chronically late for school, and it's an issue for reselling houses in that community because it's such a big inconvenience. Now, as for the safety concerns, we asked CSX, how long would it take to disconnect the cars and clear the tracks for an ambulance or a fire truck, as they are required to do by Florida law? They couldn't give us an exact time because they said there are various factors to separate rail cars. But clearly there would be some delay in emergency response there with the train blocking the road. CSX officials tell me that they're going to make some adjustments now to reduce the crossing blockages in that area.
Can understand the concern.
Yeah,
Thanks,
big time.
Tarek.